I will be the greatest jobs president that God ever created. I tell you that.
The billionaire businessman Donald Trump made it official today, never shy or modest about why he's running.
I don't need anybody's money. I'm using my own money. I'm not using the lobbyists. I'm not using donors. I don't care. I'm really rich. I'll show you that in a second.
By any standard, an unusual kickoff speech.
When did we beat Japan at anything?
Omitting the critical words, except for World War II. Trump was very clear on who he sees as bad and good, starting with the current occupant of the White House.
Our president doesn't have a clue. He's a bad negotiator.
Trump strayed wildly from his prepared remarks, riffing from topic to topic.
Free trade can be wonderful if you have smart people, but we have people that are stupid. I would build a great wall, and nobody builds walls better than me, believe me. Nobody would be tougher on ISIS than Donald Trump.
He minced no words about fellow Republicans.
I mean, you looked at Bush, it took him 5 days to answer the question on Iraq. He couldn't answer the question, he didn't know. I said, is he intelligent? Then I looked at Rubio. He was unable to answer the question. Is Iraq a good thing or a bad thing? He didn't know. He couldn't answer the question. How are these people going to lead us?
Check out our sponsor, ProPureUSA.com. That's ProPureUSA.com, the leading innovator in water filtration systems. Get all of your water filters at ProPureUSA.com. Click the link below right now. Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're tuning into AMTV Alternative Media Television. It is Wednesday, June 17th, 2015. And can America be repaired? Are we past the point of no return? The Donald Trump, the Trumpster, is running for president in 2016. He's going to try to take down Hillary scumbag Clinton in 2016. But is America beyond repair? Now, personally, there's things I don't like about Donald. Mr. Trump, he's an egomaniac, he's a narcissist, he's a PR stuntman, but it's also kind of why it makes him perfect, because he hates Obama, something that I actually appreciate from the Donald. He's also politically incorrect. He says what he means, which is totally rare among politicians and bureaucrats in Washington, D.C. today. He also owns most of the golf courses of which the politicians, the president included, are often playing. So maybe the Donald could actually get some things done. He loves America. And again, he's an egomaniac. He won't take no for an answer, and he's politically incorrect. That is exactly what America needs. And it's potentially why the Donald might be perfect for president. Now, he put out a net worth statement, and we'll give him a little margin of error. He says he's worth an estimated $9 billion, almost $9 billion. But what was very interesting is I pulled the line item sheet of his net worth statement. And guess what his largest line item in terms of an asset was on his net worth sheet that he put out to the public? Licensing and branding. Almost $3.3 billion. Worth far more than his commercial real estate dealings, his residential real estate dealings, the golf courses, etc. Almost $3.3 billion in branding and licensing. An intangible item, an intangible asset on his balance sheet, the Trump name. And you see, this is a win-win for Mr. Trump, because as a PR stuntman, he can't lose. Again, this is great publicity. This is great PR, whether or not he wins or loses. I ask the question again, is America beyond the point of no return? Can this be fixed? Can we fix things like this debt overload that we have on the Federal Reserve's balance sheet and the balance sheet of the United States federal government? Can this be fixed? Could a businessman like Donald Trump fix this? Well, he sure as hell has a much better shot than somebody with zero experience, like the current president of the United States. It's the same argument why Mitt Romney was better posed and poised, I believe, to be the president of the United States when Obama was reelected. At least that would have been a businessman who has experience turning companies around, that actually can deal in financial statements and actually run a physical, real company versus just spend us into infinity and promote this politically correct bullshit society that embraces transgenders, like Bruce Jenner, who's profiting up to $500 million with his latest publicity, PRE Entertainment, Hollywood Tonight, Pitchman stunt. We need a change here in America. We need somebody politically incorrect to run this country, who loves this country, who maybe is a little bit of a narcissist, who is a little bit of an egomaniac, who won't take no for an answer, who will stand up against these other countries around the world and restore America to its greatness, restore our liberty, restore our freedom. I mean, who cares if he wears a funny hairpiece? Who cares if he's got such a giant ego he has to put his name on his buildings, like Trump Tower in Las Vegas or Trump Tower in Waikiki, people paying a 30% premium just for the Trump name. The fact that he licenses clothes and fancy ties, the Donald. You know, I would much rather have Donald Trump as President of the United States in 2016 than I would an extension of President Barack Obama. If you vote for Hillary Clinton in 2016, you are voting for an Obama third term. In Benghazi Gate, lying horse scumbag. Part of the oligarchy that makes up the Clintons and the Bushes. Jeb, many people saying he might be the best Bush. Maybe, but is this really what we want? A royal lineage at the White House? Should this even be allowed? And are we past the point of no return? When do the people take this country back? When do the people demand real change? It's important we get behind real leaders. It's important we demand, the masses, the people, the underlings, the groundlings, that we, the people, demand real change. Not just artificial change, not just supporting a publicity stunt or a feel-good PR pitch. You know, if Trump is for real, if he really wants to change things in America, if he really wants to go after the criminals like Barack Obama, the criminals on Wall Street, the criminal politicians on the Hill in Washington, D.C., you know what? Then he's got my full support. You go, girl. You go, Donald. Kick some freaking ass. Restore this constitutional republic. Restore our liberty. Hell, he might even have a better chance than Rand Paul. He's got a bigger brand name. Again, branding, licensing, the biggest line item on his balance sheet today. You know, I kind of like Donald because he's got balls. He's got moxie, something America desperately needs. Donald Trump, 2016, running against the whore that makes up Hillary Rodham Clinton. I'm Christopher Green. Get this video out everywhere, make it viral, hard hitting it in your face, and click the link below to support our sponsor.